Well, my name's Deputy Luther. I'm the Recreation Deputy here at Dodge County. I've been here for about 4 years. Been doing the rec position for a number of years now, and we got snow, so it's a great opportunity for us to get out there, get some quality time on the trails, make positive contacts with people, and make sure everybody's doing safe things on the trails.
It's kind of unique here in Dodge County. We have our Wild Ute State Trail here, so it's actually open to ATV and UTV traffic as well during the winter times when it's cold enough. So, that's one of the biggest things I tell snowmobilers that are operating on this trail is to just be mindful. You're going to have ATV, UTVs that aren't necessarily designed to, stay as far right as possible, and they could get stuck, but it's one of those things, just be aware of it, go with those slower speeds, when you have your headlights on, be able to see that. And just the biggest thing with that too is just staying as far right possible on the trail as you can, because you get to these tight intersections, corners, stuff like that. If you're as far over as you can be, we're going to limit those accidents, and that's the biggest thing.
When you're going out on the trails on a snowmobile, it's always best to go with another snowmobiler, and bring all the obvious necessities that you're going to need: a phone, an extra charger, things to stay warm, obviously. Let people know where you're going, so if you don't show up, somebody knows.
Alcohol and speed are one of the biggest factors that we have for a lot of our accidents throughout the state. Go slow, keep the speeds, don't override your abilities, limit that alcohol consumption, or just don't drink at all if you're going to be out on the sled. Biggest thing is we just want to limit that accidents throughout the state, and if everybody can be on board with the same mindset, I think it can go a long way.
These trails are a privilege because they're on a lot of property owners. It goes over a lot of their land, and we do see on occasion where people go off the trails, and we need to eliminate that completely. We need people to stay on the trails so we can keep the trails and keep this relationship with the landowners that we have and with the snowmobile clubs as well.
We have a very unique hotline system. It gives anybody the ability to call in complaints, and I stress that enough to, if you see something, say something. Simple details: who, what, where, when, why. You see a specific machine, try to give a decent description so we can kind of follow up as needed. And that's just going to go a long ways with the clubs, even with the county and stuff too. It just helps us out because we can't be everywhere at once. So.